Mr. Kane, do you have any cucumbers at home? Can I have one? The hurricane strikes, and my daughter's best friend, Lexi Cooper, is stuck in my home. She comes to ask me for a cucumber late at night with a flushed face. I'm just a little hungry. I'd like to snack on some cucumber, she says. As I look at the pointy tips peeking from underneath her pajamas, a primal urge surges uncontrollably within me. I say deliberately and slowly, I have something even better than a cucumber. My name was Christopher Kane, and I was a single dad. Without a woman by my side, the loneliness built up unbearably. My body felt like a long parched field, desperate for the touch of spring rain. That weekend, my college-age daughter, Amanda Kane, brought her best friend, Lexi Cooper, home to hang out. They planned to stay until the evening before heading back to campus. Unexpectedly, Hurricane Harvey struck, throwing the whole of Houseland into chaos. The storm mercilessly tore through thousands of buildings. The transportation system collapsed so severely that even utility poles were uprooted. The news reported that citizens were forbidden from going out for the next few days, as things were very dangerous outside. Thus, Lexi had no choice but to stay at our place for the time being. I had assumed Lexi was just an innocent young lady, but I didn't expect her desires to run even stronger than mine. She had come in a hurry, and hadn't brought any spare clothes. After her shower that night, she had nothing to change into, so she could only wear Amanda's pajamas. They were slightly too snug, outlining her delicate figure. When she stepped out of the bathroom, her hair still damp, the droplets soaking through the thin fabric. It was obvious that she wasn't wearing anything underneath. I could even faintly see the outline of her breasts. I couldn't help swallowing. Her figure was strikingly beautiful, and she was undoubtedly busty. Her skin was pale and smooth, the pajama top barely reaching her hips, accentuating the soft curves of her body. On her feet were a pair of simple slippers, her toes small and adorably shaped. I couldn't take my eyes off Lexi. My desire had already been pent up for so long that the sight of a woman fresh out of the shower stirred something immediate in me. Desire rose fast, almost embarrassingly so, but Amanda was right there. I couldn't do anything else but force myself to hold it in, turning my head away and fixing my gaze on the news playing on the TV. Then, Lexi sat down beside me, watching along with me. Mr. Kane, thank you so much for letting me stay over. This hurricane came at such a bad time. Her bare legs were right there before my eyes, close enough to make me acutely aware of them. They were so enticing that I almost wanted to pry them apart. The scent of her youthful fresh fragrance drifted toward me. I gulped hard, composing myself before replying as calmly as I could. It's no big deal. You're very welcome to stay. Amanda, sitting nearby, leaned over with a grin. At least I won't be bored over the next few days, thanks to Lexi. I stood up, grabbed a change of clothes, and headed toward the bathroom. I'll go take a shower too. As soon as I stepped into the bathroom, I noticed a pile of clothes lying in a basin. They were the clothes Lexi had worn during the day. Without thinking, I picked one up, a quiet curiosity getting the better of me. I took a whiff of her scent, subtle, but unmistakably hers. What caught my attention even more was the set of undergarments placed beneath them. She hadn't brought any spare clothes with her when she arrived, which meant that earlier, there had been nothing separating her from the thin pajama. My thoughts flashed back to how she had been sitting beside me just moments ago. A sudden warmth stirred in my stomach. Wasn't she afraid of accidentally flashing me? She sure was bold. I picked up her dirty underwear and found a yellow stain on it. It must have been her discharge. I couldn't force down my burning desire anymore. While the ladies were still outside watching TV, I put the underwear over my tip and began stroking my length. Having gone so long without intimacy, I wasn't surprised that the pent-up tension quickly became overwhelming. With how silky smooth the underwear was, the sensation soon brought me to another level. The release came abruptly, and in the process, I realized I had made a mess of things. Now, there were 2 stains on Lexi's underwear. If she were to notice, it would be impossible to explain. Flustered, I hastily tucked everything back in place, intending to deal with it by throwing it into the washing machine the next day.